Start by unpacking and unrolling your FastCat. At the front end, remove the 4 air valve caps that are attached by tethers. Turn them to the left and lift them out. Push the center valve stems down and quarter turn them to the left so that they spring into the up position. Locate your manual hand SUP pump and let's review some of its features. The pump has a pressure gauge on the top center of the handle. The hashes and the numbers along the outside display bars, and on the inside PSI. There is also a lever near the top to select single or double action. The pump comes with 2 hoses. One is a hook and style recessed valve adapter that attaches to your recessed air valves. The other has a cluster of 3 adapters, one of which is a wide mouth adapter that fits nicely into your Boston style valves. To inflate your Sea Eagle, locate your manual hand SUP pump and screw on the hose with a hook and style recessed valve adapter. The adapter side has a rubber gasket on it, so be sure that the groove side of the gasket is facing out. If it's not, simply flip the gasket over and make sure that the groove side is facing out. Then attach it to your recessed air valve by pushing it in, turning it to the right until the hooks lock into place. Start by selecting the double action. This inflates during both the up and down strokes. When it gets hard to pump, switch over to single action, which makes it even easier by only inflating during the downstrokes and using your body weight as leverage. Inflate all chambers to 10 to 15 psi.
Don't use 15 psi. It's too much. When the sun gets on it, it heats up the whole boat, and then the pressure is almost, Owen and I did it once, and it almost blew a valve. You can usually 10 is plenty. You can go to 11 if there's something, if it's not quite firm enough. The easiest way to build the whole thing, though, is to pump up the tubes until they're kind of structurally stable, and then put the seats in, the bench seats across, and then top off all of the chambers up to 10 or 11. I don't use the chairs that actually came with it. They have clips that bolt into the bench seats, and then you put them on there, but they sag and they put too much stress on the side tubes, and when you sit in them, you lean so far back it's uncomfortable. I think I have some lawn chairs that have flat bottoms on them rather than 4 legs to kind of put pressure points in the boat, that I bought last year. If not, we'll get some of those. There's you can use a beach chair in the front just to sit, or you can use a regular lawn chair and straddle one of the bench seats. The bench seats aren't that bad anyway.
Now it's time to easy attach your aluminum cross benches to your FastCat. Let's start with the rear cross bench. Locate the 4 Phillips truss head bolts, 4 washers, and 4 knurled knobs included in your kit. Start on either side chamber. Position the easy attach D-rings inward and towards each other. Slide a washer onto one of the bolts, then slide the bolt up through one of the D-rings. Repeat this step with the remaining bolt, washer, and D-ring. Place a cross bench on top, making sure the bolts slide through the pre-drilled holes of the aluminum bench, and securely tighten each bolt with a knurl knob. Repeat these steps with the remaining end and with the front cross bench. Now you're ready to install the transom. Locate the 4 hex head bolts, 8 washers, and 4 knurl knobs included in your kit. You'll also want to have your 1/2-inch wrench or pliers ready. The transom plate with the ring should be facing forward. Insert the transom board into the transom grommets. If it's a tight fit, use your screwdriver to gently pry the grommets apart a little. Starting with the floor, insert a bolt with a washer through the rear of a grommet, through the transom, and out the front grommet. Slide on a washer and securely tighten with a knurl knob. You may want to use your 1/2-inch wrench to hold the head of the bolt. Repeat this step with the remaining grommets. There are 2 Scotty pads at the rear of the FastCat 12, 1 on each side. To attach an optional Scotty universal deck mount to a pre-installed pad, use 4/7/8 stainless steel field cap screws located in your kit. If you can't locate them, be sure to check your orange repair kit. Only use the proper hardware, as using incorrect screws may damage your Sea Eagle and possibly void your Sea Eagle warranty. With the arrow on the deck mount pointing inboard, use a Phillips head screwdriver to securely tighten the screws. Repeat these steps with the remaining Scotty pad on the opposite side. The Scotty Universal Deck Mounts can be used to attach a vast array of optional Scotty brand accessories, such as rod holders, triple rod holders, anchor locks, camera mounting post, and more.